What's up, vlog? I'm actually gonna start vlogging again because, you know, it's hit that time of year where I remember I have a YouTube channel and I want to actually upload again. I got that itch to upload. Except for, I don't know what I'm gonna upload, so that means you get to come along with me in this chaotic mess. My brain is going, see if you'll sit here. My brain's going a million miles an hour in a minute right now. And I really wish I could tell you all what's going through my brain. But since this is the internet, I can't divulge all of that. So you just get to know that I'm very anxious right now. Just to give you a rundown of what's happening, I'm working tonight till 9, so I don't know if I really am gonna upload this. At least for now, we're gonna chit chat. Tomorrow, I work my regular little doodad hours at the library. Saturday, we're doing a fundraiser for the food pantry. So I'm gonna attempt to actually vlog that this time and take y'all along with me so I can actually get enough content. Not necessarily for the YouTube channel, but for all of the food pantry social medias. I really need to up those. So you're gonna come with me on that. We have an hour to eat lunch, and so I thought maybe we could just do like a mukbang and talk about what's happening in my life because you all can't respond while I make food and whatnot. I don't eat very good, so we have a chicken parmesan, 2 things of little bites, and a Mountain Dew to hold us over until tomorrow's breakfast. I was eating really healthy, and so I was like, 380, that's awesome for 21 protein, and now I'm like, yeah, little bites with it, why not? I don't know what this sounds like, so y'all get to deal with that. But I've been so anxious, and I think it's just also that time of year where we're getting close to the holidays, and so my brain just is thinking about it a lot. My goal was, I didn't bring a fork. I have to see if I have a fork somewhere around here. I highly doubt it. I'm gonna use one of their forks. I don't want to use one of their forks. Ew, there's a fork in here, but it's disgusting, and I don't have anything to wash it, so yeah, okay. Pause. Let's go on a mission to find a fork. And then we'll talk about why I'm so anxious. Dum 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 dum. Check in the kitchen first. Nothing in there. I might have to run to Walmart and grab me a fork. Let's see what we can in here. Does anyone have a fork? Oh, I might have to go to Walmart and just buy me a thing of forks. I think there was a spoon in there, or a knife. What's in there? A knife.
You want 2 using my chopsticks?
Might be better than taking my hand at the stuff over there.
I know.
For now, and then I'll just put on my list of stuff to buy.
Yes.
Silverware for myself. So yeah, I took it out and I went, no, I forgot to bring my fork.
I got chickens on this, so I just stuck it right back.
Yep. We have 2 knives. 2 knives. We'll figure it out. Because I have $2 until payday, so $2 until payday, so knives it will be for today. God, that kills me. No, not over there, over here, silly Billy. Okay, but, I mean, I don't think you guys want to talk about my anxiety, but at the same time, I don't know what else to do, so we're all talking about my anxieties together. I don't know how I'm going to eat this. Oh. mean, it's the, ooh, why does that specifically look lighter than the rest of my hair? It's the same anxieties I feel like everyone has right now in stressors. Well, I guess not everyone. That's a little bit out there to say, but just money in the world. So, and the fact that no one can live, it seems like, anymore. So, I thought by now I'd be moved out of my parents' house. Joke's on me. I can't afford it, and I guess I'm just not friendly enough. I don't have any friends that I could roommate with, and the friends I do have all have their own places and don't want roommates or need roommates or are married. So I'm stuck. I'm at my parents' house, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. It was fine, but now my grandpa might be moving in, and we do not have the space or the room. And nothing against multi-generational families. We've had him live with us before, but there was one less of us. So it worked out better because we could fit, and we were little, so we could fit 3 girls into one room. Fitting 2 adults and a teenager into one room, it's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. We could do it. It wouldn't be that we couldn't. It's just rough. I'm allowed to, and that's the other thing, is that I keep saying, well, other people have it worse, or other people do it every day. Why can't I? I have to remember that my feelings are still valid in this. It's still okay to, you know, have FOMO of missing out on my young 20s like everyone else is. So I thought maybe I could use this coming year to focus on YouTube. And I say that every year. But this year I'm looking at it in a different way, that this is going to be my excuse to live. Not necessarily spend money, because I have to learn how to live without spending money so I can save, but that this will be my reason to not go home and sleep my life away. That I need a reason to do something. So when I go home, I have a 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Now, granted, some of that is literally me just reading, so there'll be a few, breaking down Hermione fanfiction coming your way. Because I have delved so far into the Hermione fanfiction. And then crocheting. I've gotten into crocheting, and we have a few of those coming up, markets coming up. So this is just going to be me living and not missing out on my 20s and having fun. Which, that's the whole goal of this YouTube channel, has always been since high school. And which this one I made my sophomore or junior year of high school. The other one I had my freshman and sophomore year. That one was a lot more like what I wanted, and I sometimes watch back, and sometimes it reminds me of like a coming to age YouTube channel, because that's what it was. It really was. And somehow I managed to glamorize my life a little more than what it even was then. Like, I look back and I'm like fondly looking at those memories, but I can also remember how I felt in that moment. And I'm like, I did not feel the way I feel now rewatching these. Like, in that moment, filming my friends, I wasn't going, oh, I'm gonna look back on this and love this. Oh, I'm gonna do this and that. I was looking at it going, I wish I could have the confidence to be out there getting snowflakes like they are. I wish I could be doing this. Which, I guess to say, don't always count yourself out when you're feeling down and alone. My food's done. Actually, I'm supposed to stir it and then put it back in there for like 3 more minutes. 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna attempt to stir it with my knife. We'll see what happens. This is not as appetizing as I was hoping it would be, but what are you gonna do when... Ew, some of it burnt. Can you believe that? I don't know what else to do. Flip it, I guess? I can try flipping it. I don't know if that did anything. Okay. It's just rough out here, guys. It's rough. I'm going to show you what I've been crocheting. I'm actually going to frog this blanket I was working on, and I'm actually like halfway through done with it, but I've decided I want to do something different with it. which is fun. Instead of doing it the way I was doing it in double crocheting, I want to make granny squares out of it because I think that'd be cute. I have a goal for life. Sadly, I don't think that's what God's plan is for me, which is fine. It's fine. I will follow his plan. It just hurts because I want to live humbly secure. And I know that I'm secure in a sense now because I have a house. And as long as me and my family keep doing what we're doing, we're fine. And we have a house and clothes and food and what have you. But I wanted to live securely on my own, in my own little apartment or house, what have you. And alas, I cannot do that. So yeah, this vlog is probably going to be this. This is it. Me and you talking and eating. That's probably what a lot of these videos are going to be, is like a video diary of just me spewing what I can without hurting myself or the people around me, because this is the internet and very, very public. And I don't know you all. I don't know who's watching. So I cannot hurt anyone in what I say. So I will be like really thinking about the words I say and what I show you and don't show you. So don't feel bad if you see cuts, because I've rewatched it and realized that I said something I shouldn't have. I am kind of kicking myself that I didn't bring my crochet, because I could have been crocheting and eating because I'm not hungry. That's the other issue I've been having, is that I'm not really hungry. But if I don't eat, I'll get a headache and my blood sugar will drop, and you know, all the things that happen when you don't eat. So we're eating, even though this also doesn't really smell or look appetizing, but we're eating. So as long as it's food, it has protein, so that's really all that matters. So I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute because it's gonna be really hot. I definitely have something to show you on Friday, and I cannot wait because it's going to be such a long... It won't be a long time for you, but for me it's going to be a long time. I have to separate and make 50 groups of 8 pages and cut them out by hand. So for you, I'm probably going to speed through it. For me, though, that's going to be painstaking. We're doing a bingo with a twist, is what they're calling it. Because apparently the way I described it did not make sense. We're doing bingo, but no monetary prizes, because we can't do monetary prizes. So all the prizes are physical gifts from local businesses. So there's still monetary value in it, but it's not actual money. And I guess I didn't explain that, even though that's what I put, that all the prizes were gifts from around the county, but whatever. I put like physical baskets, gifts. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see how that turns out. I'm really excited. But I also am kicking myself that we're gonna do 8 rounds of bingo, because that's, I think, how many regular bingo is played with, is 8 rounds. We're gonna do 8 rounds of bingo. Which I went by the food pantry today, and they already have the table set up, and it looks beautiful. It looks awesome. I cannot wait. I still don't know everything, the logistics of everything, but you'll come along with me Saturday to see all that. Let's get our food. This does not look appetizing at all, and I don't want to eat. I just want to go to bed. I want to sleep, and that's the issue, is I've been sleeping more again. And I don't want my parents to see, because they will say something and they'll be very upset that I'm sleeping again, because they worked so hard to get me to where I'm at, mentally and physically. I mean, we all have, don't get me wrong, like, I'm doing good, but I'm not, again, doing good. I don't think that's gonna make it. We're probably gonna cut. Oh, it's gummy. I need to start carrying chopsticks or something, dude. It's still so hot. I don't know why I thought getting this was a good idea. I don't even know if you can see the steam coming up on the camera. But who cares? I have food to eat, so I have to be thankful that I have food to eat, and I have a job, and I have a car, and a place to go home, and clothing on my back. So there's so much to be grateful for. Doesn't mean I still don't want to cry, but there's so much to be grateful for. Ting! Also, my phone tripod stand is a purple cone. And the fridge is making a really loud buzzing sound. You gotta love it. Part of me just wants to go to a fast food place or over to Walmart and buy something else. But I'm telling myself that I don't have any spending money until I get paid again. So, because I want to live comfortably, and one of those things is learning how to budget properly and being stricter on myself, and having self-discipline, which I have zero self-discipline. So this is also going to be a journey of self-discipline. Oh. I don't have a uploading schedule, and I probably never will. I've said this for several years now since doing YouTube. I have a goal in mind. I don't know how well that goal is going to be. I think I want to do a video a day minus at least, I don't know. I want to do a video day. I'd love to do daily vlogs. I just don't know how well or how long that will last. So, but starting from now until the end of time, I'm going to attempt, or whenever I mess up, I'm going to attempt to do a video a day. So, this is probably going to be today's video. I have other better ideas, so don't worry. Trust me. The Hermione fanfictions, they're fanfictioning. At first I was very solely against Hermione fanfictions because I'm like, they clearly were not meant for each other. But then I was like, let me try. And then I was like, maybe they are meant for each other. It's just, I really don't think I like Hermione fanfiction. Actually, guys, I kind of like Hermione fanfiction. It's still really hot. Don't try this at home, kids. It's not bad, but it's not good. And yes, I've read most of the common, iconic Hermione fanfictions. There's actually a podcast I found on TikTok that talks about them. And I should have known by the name of it, because it was called like Smut podcast. So I should have known what kind of books to read, but girl, I was not prepared. I had to stop some of the things I was reading because I was like, there's no storyline. It's just pause, do the do, pause, go to class, pause. I was like, wow, they're really getting their cardio in. Really getting their cardio in. I also think this cost me like $2. That's probably why I bought it a week ago or something like that. 2 weeks ago. I think it was almost a month ago. It's been sitting in my freezer for like a month. But this thing says it could be in there for like an entire year. But I have a mini fridge, and so nothing can really be in there for an entire year. Or I'm losing out on good space. So, yeah, this isn't bad as far as frozen spaghetti goes. Just not what I would prefer to be eating. Another thing I've been really into recently is watching afternoon tea TikToks, and there's drama right now in the afternoon tea community. Can you believe it? And this lady that I thought was an old lady because of the voice filter is not an old lady, and apparently She has her own tea business. And I was like, girl, what? But it's made me want to look up tea places near me and go. But it's like 30 to 40 bucks for one tier for one person, which I get it. You get a decent amount of food and it's experience. I just don't have that money right now. And I know for a fact it's not gonna be close, so I'll have to drive. So that will be a, once I'm out of debt, we're going to get afternoon tea together. And you better believe it. Point of view, you're at afternoon tea with me. I apologize. I'm being really... I don't know the correct term. Rude? Disgusting? Talking about my mouth full? It's whatever. Also, a fun fact, I've lost 14, 15, no. Yeah, about 14 pounds. This morning, 15 pounds. So, I'll hold for the applause. Thank you. Don't ask me how. Please don't. I don't know how. I do. I had some medical problems. And I still have some. I mean, they're probably just gonna be chronic. They're just gonna be the rest of my life issues. So I'll just have medicine I take. Now that I've gotten that kind of fixed, my weight's fixing itself. So I haven't really changed much my eating habits. My body just has all the vitamins it needs now. Oh, that is hard as a rock. Now I have actually, in some capacity, did change, I guess, because I added a lot more water and cut down my soda intake, which has been needing to happen for a while now. I also cut down on the bread and it's Christina.
Yes. Lunch smells good.
Oh, I burnt it. But surprisingly, it's easier than I thought to eat with the knife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I only had to use one. I only had to chopstick it.
Oh, nice.
So not the best tasting meal I've had, but it's food.
Yeah, we need to pitch in and buy us some forks and stuff.
So I think Mary threw them all away.
Yes, she went on a cleaning spree.
So I've been doing good. I'm putting it in my lunchbox.
Yeah, that's with me. I try to keep. I still have more of this sandwich. At least one more day.
You weren't kidding about the pizza box.
I know, look how big, and it was full of the tenderloin. I mean, this is like 1/4 of what's left, and it's still.
How much you pay for that?
I have no. He went and picked it up, and I was like, "So tomorrow's lunch is ready."
There you go.
Yeah, but I could not believe that. I was like, "What'd you get?" I said,
Right.
"I just wanted a sandwich."
That's what he got you
That's what he got me.
for 4 days. Dude, I don't want to finish this. You know what I really want to do in life? Just travel. Experience the world. Also get back to how I acted in high school. I was shy, but I sat up straighter. I had better manners, and feel like it was just more, I don't know what the correct term, I don't want to say elegant, but I used a lot of those, like, you know, better. No, I still was rude. Don't get me wrong. I was a rude teenager. One of the classes I had an A in, all I did was play on my phone. But I told him that I was listening, and he said, well, at least you're being honest with me. I said, I'm just playing games, because if not, my brain will... And there wasn't much to take notes on. Like, it was a hard course, because it was a science course to take notes. So I just played my little brick game on my phone. I don't think these have any protein in them. I'm not too worried about the calories today though, because I've only had 2 meals. I've had like a handful of Tyson chicken nuggets, frozen dinosaur chicken nuggets, that and these, and then a Mountain Dew. So I'm not worried. I'm just curious if there's any protein so that I wouldn't have to like, but it tastes good, so there's no protein in it. I don't have any more protein snacks. Oh, I lied. It's 2 grams of protein. So not bad. Not bad. But I want to travel. I want to go to Universal Studios in Florida. Because I've never been. I want to go to charity galas, and I want to do all these things that need money. I want to give money away, but I have no money to give away. So we gotta make the money so we can give the money away. We gotta become a capital girly. But something that works in my favor is I'm a yapper. And you gotta be a yapper to do YouTube. They don't have to be. For what I'm doing, you kind of need to be a yapper. Because I don't game. And I like to sit down vlog diary videos. Really, I just need to do a podcast. That's probably what I should do. But I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing this as a podcast. But I'm not uploading it as a podcast. So that makes it infinitely harder. Also doesn't have as nice quality as most podcasts do. But who's to complain? I feel like I don't know if it's the shadows or me, but I feel like there's crap all over my face. What time is it? I feel like I've been in here forever. Oh, I still have 30 minutes left of my lunch. Did I tell you what I did? These are the Little Bite muffins, chocolate chip muffins. I got them because it was a buy one get one. You literally bought one and got the whole other pack for free. And they had a sale going on for them, so they're like $4. So I bought them 2, because usually I don't buy these. So you get like 4 muffins with 5 packs, so you only get like 20 muffins. But at $2 a box, I could do that. That was something I could do. So, but I really don't like the texture of these. They're very spongy and wet. I'm also doing a bake sale here soon, so we'll get like a whole day of us baking together. So, we'll see what happens. That means I'm gonna have to figure out what time I'm gonna start releasing these videos. If I do daily vlogs. I guess I could just edit them at the next day. And release them at like 8 or 9 p.m. I don't know. I haven't decided. I want to be as close to 365 videos between January and December as I can for next year. I just want to try it. I just want to do an experiment with myself, with this channel, with everything, just to see if I have that self-discipline to do 365 videos. But I don't know if we're going to start from today or do what. I haven't decided how it's going to work. But I do need to get a list of videos of nope. Need to get a list of Germany books I want to talk about, because that's gonna happen. Thank you for joining me on my dinner. This was a lovely date. I hope to see you again soon. I can't believe they wouldn't pay though. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.